just for a moment. But we are back on the way here live from YouTube. This is here to be to have the ability to be hosted by YouTube. Ian Hecox with the leg drop just gets the shoulder of Daryl. Daryl getting back to his feet immediately. Daryl being thrown to the ropes. Gets a rebound. Just spinning him around by the neck, putting pressure on the neck, and then dropping him face first into the mat. Ian Hecox definitely put on some size. Short man. Easier for the short physique to put on muscle. It's not as elongated. It's more noticeable. Ian Hecox with a high risk maneuver. Looks like a move that's not spending much time outside. One. And Hecox missing that drop kick now. Daryl trying to make a comeback, clotheslines him. He sweeps that foot from underneath him. Ian Hecox back to his feet immediately. Misses that big right hand. Had some power to it. Ian Hecox is a backdrop now. He's gonna go for the cover. Gets the leg pinned. 1, 2. No, just one. Just one. You can see Ian. Daryl doesn't have the most athletic looking physique, but he does have some muscle on him. Perhaps it's from working on the farm. You know, he says he is from Tennessee. Surely he comes from a farm. He has the boots, the work boots. So he's definitely used to some type of labor. Now Daryl's gonna go for the cover after that big boot. And Ian Hecox kicks out before the 1 count. Hecox moves out the way of that diving maneuver. And a big right hand knocks Daryl back down to the mat. A chop across the chest and a punch to the gut now. Now Ian Hecox looks like he might be going high risk here. He gets in the top turnbuckle. Again with that maneuver that Rey Mysterio likes to use. He picks up the leg. Daryl kicks out rather easily. He has the arms. He's lifting up. He throws him face first back into the mat. Wait, what is Ian Hecox doing here? What is he doing to the referee? Why is he? Oh, I see. All right, his intention was to get a chair while the referee was out, but I guess somebody forgot to tell this man that. Now Ian Hecox again knocking down the referee. Oh my God! Daryl dove out. Daryl dove out. And a power slam on the chair. A power slam on the chair. Ian Hecox is still trying to use that foreign object against Daryl, but he hasn't had much success because this referee keeps fucking standing up and he misses him now. Daryl gonna make his way out now. And a chair shot across the head of Daryl. He is a cheater. Remember his days on Smosh. He was the cheater of the pair between him and Anthony. Daryl took that chair shot like a champ. If I'm being honest, he didn't seem to affect him much. Perhaps the second chair shot would do more damage, but they are back in the ring now. And Hecox throwing him to the ropes. He gets kneed in the stomach on the way back, and finally, Daryl lands that big elbow that he's been wanting to land all match. He knocks Ian Hecox to the ground. Giving him a knuckle sandwich across the forehead. He's holding him by the complete disrespect. And a drop kick knocking Ian Hecox back to the mat. They're going toe-to-toe now. Toe-to-toe. Swinging at each other. And if I'm correct, I think Ian Hecox may have opened up Daryl with one of those punches. There's a bit of blood trickling down the face of Daryl. And a big elbow. Yep, there is a cut above the eyebrow of Daryl now. Daryl looks like he could be in trouble. Trevor Ferrando, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You have not missed much. This is the first match of today. Ian Heckcox looks like he has the advantage in this match. Never mind. Daryl has a hold of Ian Heckcox and he's throwing him around and he clotheslines him. You just missed Daryl getting busted open. They're going toe-to-toe. But it looks like Ian Heckcox is ready to end the match. No, that kick gets caught by Daryl. Daryl picks him up over his shoulders. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could this be over for Ian Heckcox? Ian Heckcox loses the match. What the fuck? Man, Number Sue. You jinxed Ian Heckcox. He's out of the competition. He is out of the competition in round 1. He is out of the competition. How? Daryl makes a statement win today. He beats Ian Heckcox, the legendary YouTuber from Smosh. Ian Heckcox cannot believe it. He was getting ready to finish him. I believe he was in a performance finisher. And Daryl caught the leg. He spun him around. He lifted him up over his shoulders. And he threw him on his knee. Face first into the knee. That stunned Ian Heckcox enough for Daryl to get the cover. Number 2, you jinxed your favorite YouTuber. He was doing so good until you came in. He was doing so good. Congratulations to Daryl for this win today. His first win and his debut singles match, his debut one-on-one match. Because all his other matches were either a Fatal 4-Way or Royal Fumble. He wins his debut in a one-on-one. Ian Heckcox loses his. This is unfortunate for the pair. This is we're definitely having results in round 1 of the qualifiers that we did not expect to have. I was not expecting that result. But we are going to move on to our next match. We cannot dwell on it for too long. We have Anthony Padilla, another YouTuber from Smosh, against the Greedy Jew. Number 2, you missed it. Ian Heckcox was living up to his Smosh reputation. He knocked down the referee, and he hit Daryl with a chair shot, which is cheating. That's what he was known for in his YouTube days, a cheater. However, it did not work for him today. Unfortunately. This is an unfortunate match. Unfortunate result for all the Smosh fans out there. What the hell? That is my exact same. My exact same reaction? Nobody here was expecting that result. But now we do have Anthony Padilla going up against the Greedy Jew. Now, there is a bit of a weight difference, bit of a size difference between the two. The Greedy Jew is a cruiserweight. Anthony Padilla is a light heavyweight, if I am correct. We have the Greedy Jew making his way into the ring now.
New York, weighing in at 166 pounds. Alexander Chapman.
That's not his name. His name's Greedy Jew. The announcer got that wrong. Ignore that. There's a lot of tension in today with everything going on. Number 2, he is a fellow. He was one who you would say that Jews are controlling everything, which isn't true. Anthony Padilla looks like he's set to make an epic entrance to this match into round 1 of the qualification process for the Elimination Chamber. Greedy Jew looks focused. Anthony Padilla looks focused too as he makes his way out. Some epic Some epic rock music.
From California, weighing in at 186 pounds, Anthony!
He is. I'm sure he was just consoling his friend Ian, his partner Ian, in the back about his loss. Perhaps he told him he will get the win for both of them tonight. Because a win for one of them is a win for both of them. It's alright, number 2. If you wanted to see Smosh succeed, there is still a glimmer of hope here with Anthony Padilla. OMG, it's Anthony. Yes, it's Anthony Padilla. Yes. Number 2 was the biggest fanboy event of Smosh back in the day. I'm not sure how it is now. Number 2, you are not in the Elimination Chamber. I'm sorry, he is in the Elimination Chamber. He's not in the Elimination Chamber qualification process because he automatically qualifies. He has his own match against Penta later on tonight. Over at the WWE, over at our competition. I told him that he has to represent us well. He has to represent Penguin Up Wrestling well because ultimately he is one of the OGs. Now we have the Greedy Jew. He has a rather unappealing physique in comparison to Anthony, and here we go. There's a very noticeable size difference between the two. Anthony Padilla already on the offensive. The Greedy Jew moves out the way of that attack. The referee goes for the cover. 1. Anthony Padilla kicks out. The Greedy Jew picking him up now. Anthony Padilla gets a hold of his neck and shoulders, throws him into the turnbuckle, and an uppercut, a kick, and a suplex over the top of his body. Padilla ties up with the Greedy Jew, gets a hold of that arm, putting pressure on that arm. He's going to lift him up, and a DDT, sorry, not lift him, but DDT onto the mat, hurting the shoulder and the neck of the Greedy Jew. So for Anthony Padilla having control of this matchup. It's a neck breaker there. Greedy Jew rolling out the ring already getting some. That was gonna say already trying to get some fresh air, but it seems he was maybe perhaps trying to lure him to dive out the ring because from what we've seen of Anthony Padilla, he does like to go for the high risk maneuvers. Greedy Jew's throwing him around. Now Greedy Jew getting some punches in on his own. A punch to the gut, a slap across the face. Anthony Padilla gets control of the situation. Yet again, he throws him back into the ring. A big knee knocks down Anthony Padilla. Now, the Greedy Jew is going to go for the cover here. I don't think it's enough to win this matchup, if you ask me. Anthony Padilla with the knee to the gut and a kick across the back of the head of the Greedy Jew. The Greedy Jew moves out the way there. So far, he's been well at moving out of the way of any diving attacks. Anthony Padilla picks up the Greedy Jew. Just drops him on the ropes there. Anthony Padilla going for another high-risk maneuver, and this one he does execute well. Anthony Padilla going for the cover. And that is a short match. Anthony Padilla wins already. That was a short match. The Greedy Jew had no chance. He had no chance. That was a quick finish. A quick finish there. At least Anthony Padilla makes it on to round 2 of the qualifiers. That was a very short match, I agree. The Greedy Jew tonight, he doesn't seem to be in the best shape. Doesn't seem to be in the best wrestling shape. It was a lackluster match. But we cannot do much if our wrestlers aren't in the condition to go longer than we want them to, Anthony Padilla wins his debut match. That we move on to our final match of the day. Unfortunately, it's been a short event today, but that is the difference between us here at Penguin Up Wrestling and WWE. WWE, it's more of as you could say, a soap opera. Over here at Penguin Up Wrestling is where you get the real shit, is where you get the real action, get the real competition, the real athleticism, It is raw, and it does not get any more raw than this. Our final match of the day. Just to get my facts checked, all right, it's not Chris Benoit versus Ric Flair. I repeat, the final match, hopefully, is not lackluster. I would be surprised if it was. These are two actual professional wrestlers, not Chris Benoit, versus Ric Flair, the legendary wrestler, a legend at WWE, a legend at WCW, a legend in any sort of a wrestling organization that you can think of. He is 75 years old, but he still wants to show the world that he can do something.